Today marks a new term for the U.S. Supreme Court. Scripps News Group Joe St. George reports on the high legal stakes in Washington.
The federal government remains shut down, but the courts remain open, and that means the highest court in the land, the U.S. Supreme Court, will begin another term today that is expected to be historic and potentially drastically impact the presidency of Donald Trump. If you are wondering how the federal courts are operating during a shutdown, this memo from the federal judiciary explains it. The judiciary remains open and will continue paid operations through Friday, October 17th by using court fee balances and other funds not dependent on a new appropriation. That means this week's oral arguments of the Supreme Court, the first of this term, are proceeding as planned. The High Court will take on dozens of issues this year, but it just may be defined by its decisions regarding President Donald Trump. It will hear arguments regarding tariffs and whether the president has the ability, as he believes he does, to issue them without Congress. It will also take on the issue of recent firings or attempted firings of leaders within agencies like the Federal Reserve. President Trump wants current Board of Governor Lisa Cook fired. The Supreme Court will decide if he can do it. The Supreme Court is also poised to decide whether President Trump's attempt to end birthright citizenship runs afoul of the 14th Amendment. In the months to come, of course, the Supreme Court will address other issues as well, including likely transgender rights cases and sports bans in some states. It will also examine whether Hawaii's ban on firearms in many public places is a violation of the Second Amendment. Now, it will be several weeks in many cases for some of the most high-profile cases to be heard by the Supreme Court. And, of course, the most consequential decisions don't come out until next year. Joe St. George, Scripps News Group.